Hi, William Bullard here, and it's time to wrap up this video series with the action steps you can take now to develop your institution's building blocks of strategic education marketing. Number one, clarify that you have a well-articulated vision and mission. The first step in building our foundation springs from creating a long-term picture of how you see your school or college and a sense of who you are and how you can achieve that vision. Do you fully understand the perception of your institution from your current families and prospects? Do you know what your institution stands for and how satisfied your existing students and families are with your programs? If you don't have a firm grip on these critical needs, you can commission market research such as brand reviews or image audits. While it's quite easy to secure valuable input from existing constituents through several different methods, it is more rigorous and complex to learn from prospective parents, and also more costly. Try to assess that trade-off early on, because adding the next building block requires a candid and deep grasp of the perceptions of your identity and place in the market. Number two, focus on building a robust strategy that reinforces your view of who you are and leads you to define the characteristics of your ideal students and families and how you can find more prospects like them. Identify these key traits and strive to find prospects with similar combinations of demographics, interests, income, and activity. Remember that strategic thinking also applies to fundraising and retention, so segment your audience and test what types of campaigns are effective in driving donations and in revealing which of your current students are at a greater risk for departing early. Number three, define your primary goals and use them to shape your brand. Yours will probably include mainstays like the number of applications and yield rate, annual fund dollars raised and percentage giving, and student retention by grade. They can also cover specific targets related to your institution. How many students participate in community service? How many take AP courses? How do your athletic teams perform? These goals are a natural outcome of creating your previous building blocks, defining your identity and strengths, and understanding what your target audiences are looking for. This leads to a natural evolution of your brand as you decide, what truly makes our institution unique, and do we deliver on that promise? Number four, the research we've discussed will help you see the impression you've made on your advocates and those who do not know you well. You can use surveys, in-person interviews, focus groups, or more expansive programs such as formal image audits to collect qualitative and quantitative data that will help you define and perhaps refine your brand, messaging, campaigns, and possibly even your programs. Number five, your choice of prospective families to approach for marketing campaigns requires effective marketing segmentation and is among the most critical steps you will take. As Facebook's and Google's advertising offerings grow, they bring strong segmentation options. If you are using other marketing channels such as direct mail, email, print ads, or other digital ads, you need to develop key criteria for your optimal prospect. As we have discussed, you are effectively defining your primary personas, which are market profiles based on demographics, psychographics, income, location, and in more sophisticated programs, on actions the prospect has taken. And number six, our final takeaway, it is time for your messaging and campaigns. By now you have developed your positioning. What are your unique attributes, and how do they appeal to the market you've targeted? From there, the messaging somewhat writes itself. What are your big themes? Taglines, headlines, calls to action, and most importantly, are they relevant to the hopes and concerns of your current and prospective constituents? Once you have created relevant messaging that fits your digital, print, and social channels and created a campaign plan, let them rip. Build a communications plan for prospects from inquiry right through to decision day. Ensure you are testing various channels for effectiveness, tracking results systematically, and analyzing key variables to learn where the most activity is coming from and how that corresponds to your marketing investment. Be prepared to shift some funding from one medium to another if, say, Your pay-per-click ads are performing much better than your expensive magazine ads. Just as important, continue to use the strategic thinking we covered in Session 7 to increase your fundraising and alumni relations efforts and improve retention through targeted messaging and identifying at-risk students and families. As you may have gleaned, I am passionate about the importance of marketing strategy and how it can revolutionize your university, college, or independent school. I hope you have found these sessions valuable and would greatly appreciate any comments or questions through my social media channels or on www.edchanges.com/about. If you need help enhancing the strategic marketing at your institution, I would be glad to support your efforts. Just drop me a note. Thank you for watching, and good luck.